Dynamic warm-up. We're going to work top to bottom on this, so the top of our body down to the bottom. Starting with our neck rolls. Alright, take your time on these. Each rotation, I want you to try and get a little bit deeper, a little bit further into the stretch into your neck. Okay, making sure that you're going both directions. Next we got here are our arm circles, making sure that we are setting up our shoulders in the correct position, right? So they're behind us and tucked down into our back pockets. And then as we go through, again, we're a little more controlled. I want you to really feel the muscles working here. We're starting little and then we're getting bigger. We've got 4 different directions to do. So we've got small circles forward, big circles forward, small circles backwards, and then big circles backwards. If you would like to, I don't show it in the video or put it on the workout, but if you do above your head, so your arms are straight up and do small circles, you could do that too if you want just a little bit more for your shoulders. Okay, here we go. We're going with some hugs or bear hugs. What you're going to do is you're going to grab behind your shoulders and gently pull them down. You should stretch out those muscles between your neck and your shoulders. Okay, so again, you're trying to grab behind them and slowly pull them down. Feel that stretch right about where the bar would go if you're doing a back squat. Okay, that's where you should feel this stretch. Okay, here we go. We're going into trunk twists and our hula. Hula is going to be a little bit newer for us here in the swim team. Okay, again, trunk twist. We're trying to keep our hips facing forward, okay, and twisting our shoulders. That way we get that pull in the low back. If our hips are moving with our top half, we're not going to get the stretch that we're looking for. Okay, so now here in the hula, again, we're trying to keep our feet planted, and we're going to see how wide a circumference we can get with our hips. Okay, really leaning from front to back. Do not step out of it. Okay, we're going to get a full stretch all the way around our hips here. Again, making sure that we are going both front and back. This is a great way to find where it is if you have tight hips or a tight low back. Doing that hula will find where you're the tightest. Okay, here we go. We've done these. We're going to go forward lunge. And as you step up, grab that same leg, you're pulling your knee across. Again, we are trying to pull that knee across and keep our chest forward. Okay? Again, if we are turning our chest as we pull that knee across, we are not going to get the stretch. Okay, as we're pulling across, we're getting a little bit stretched into the glutes and low back. And then obviously with the lunge, as we're stepping forward, we're keeping it light, but we're preparing our legs. We're starting to work them a little bit, get the quads, get the hammies going. Alright, and then we're going into our reverse lunge. Again, same thing. You're stepping back and bringing that same leg. We're opening up. With a lunge, same thing. We're working on getting our legs warmed up, getting them going, and then as we're opening up, we're stretching out and preparing that inner part of our thigh and our groin area. Okay, again, take these slow. Don't just whip it open. Feel the stretch get a little bit further every time you open up. Okay, so try and get a little bit further, little bit further. Next we got our sumo squats. Okay, big thing here, hands stay planted on our feet, feet stay planted on the ground. That's toes and heels. Now, every time you go down, you're going to try and get a little bit deeper into your squat, and every time you move up, you're going to try and get your butt a little bit higher, your legs a little bit straighter. Okay, especially on these first few, if you feel tight, that's okay. Again, this is supposed to warm you up, stretch you out before we get into our workout. Okay, again, keeping our feet planted, hands on our feet. Really all that's moving are our hips. They're moving up and down. Again, sink a little bit further, bring it a little bit up. Again, take your time, slow and controlled. Ankle rolls to finish her off here, getting all the way down. Again, our ankles are going to play a big part for us swimming and our mobility as far as doing lunges, squats, and other exercises like that. You can see I'm using my hand a little bit to keep it controlled, find those tight spots, making sure I'm getting the full rotation. If you're like me and you've had an ankle injury before, especially on my left side, that's where I've had it, I have a hard time moving it, and the hand guiding it will help you get the full stretch as you go through there. You can incorporate both, just the foot, a little bit of hand too. Yeah, and that's that.